from the Murfreesboro, Tennessee, and Johnny Red Floyd Stadium, home of the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. And Raider fans have been clamoring to get this one started all week. What a game we have in store for you today. A Big 12 showdown, and the implications could last for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the winners of 6 straight, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and NC State with the kickoff team on the field and just about ready to start. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Middle Tennessee State's offense will go on the attack first. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways.
Turning it on! They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost one down the sideline. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. So NC State's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game. Couldn't fight his way out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety.
And that's exactly what you call complementary football. The punter doing a great job downing the opponent inside their own 5-yard line. Then the defense takes the field, and they get the safety. You've got to love that if you're the head coach.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Offense scoops it up and still going.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
Oh, they are breathing a sigh of relief after that recovered fumble. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Finds his big tight end. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Guys, let's talk a little about Middle Tennessee. For a lot of schools facing the hill they climb, you have to work the portal. But don't sleep on the high school recruiting either, David. They got a good 3-star running back just this past week.
Yeah, and you create some excitement, you create some momentum. These are the kind of guys that, man, they come in right away. They got a chance to play. Like, you're telling them the future's going to be bright. We're trying to build something special. We just need you.
They don't get nearly enough on 3rd down. 4th down coming from the 48. They boot it away. Here's the return. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency, David.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Here on third down. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. The RPO, it's complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this.
Breaks into the open. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Tempo and overdrive.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Levis. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. They'll go back to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Soto. He gets right to the edge of the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 20. Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got his man downfield. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. Motion from the wide receiver. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Thanks to grab. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Here comes the heat. Looking for the goal line. They found a way to get in the rug, but he has stopped short, and it'll be 4th down. Looks as if they're going to pass on a chance to take the lead with the field goal and go for it on touchdown, Blue Raiders. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And I love it. This offense making no bones about it. We're going to be aggressive. We get the ball down in the red zone, 4th and goal, Palmer. Stay aggressive. They run the football, and they get the touchdown.
And that's the shocking thing, David, is that on 4th down, they have supreme confidence in this offensive line to win up front, one-on-one, get some push, and then how about the ball carrier just finding his way into the end zone?
North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
That pass is incomplete. NC State has work to do to convert this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Wants to bring it back. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Reads it, fires complete. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Fires it incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He'll do it himself on the draw.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down? From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've been able to control the ball. This is the 7th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 3. He's got it down the middle. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big CUSA matchup for you. Syracuse packed a wallop today, and in many ways felt like it packed Otto's Army with them, too. This was supposed to be a road test, and instead it felt like a walk through the park in central New York. Never a dull moment when it comes to football in Conference USA, and that certainly held true again today.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. Hand off from the shotgun. Spins away from the defense. NC State will pick up the first down. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. We've reached the end of the period. Middle Tennessee is on top, and they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Quick pass on the jet motion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. NC State with a lot of ground to cover after losing yardage on the last play. They'll leave it with him. Not finding any running room, and I think that loss is going to give back what they gained on the previous play, and now it's third down. He's looking downfield to throw. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. From the gun, the running back has it. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. To the air on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Levis. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And after that, best thing you can do, punt it away. Here comes the special teams. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Looking to throw on 1st down. Working that left side now. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Takes a hit as he fires. Pulls it in. It's Avant. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. And that's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player. And we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. And you saw it right there on that play.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. NC State quick to the line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run. And they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Oh, he's got a chance. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got him. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. New set of downs after the completion.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Got a man. It's Novak. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Wolfpack now operating in the red zone. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll try the run. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be 1st and goal from the 4. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. They're going to run it. And he is stopped not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Trying to punch it in. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They're backed up just a little. 1st and 10 from their own 19. To the air on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. 2nd down coming up.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find your rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these 2 guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Now the play fake. Looking deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Leach. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the 1st down. Let's see if they punt it away. He completes the pass, but short of the sticks. Results the same. Here comes the punt team. Wants to return it. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The give on the option. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. They've hit them with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, NC State.
Well, the one thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight in them, and that's a great job responding by the offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good-looking touchdown run. This is now a one-possession game. We've got a lot of football left to play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. James Madison needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Harrisonburg behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback.
Wants to go up top on first down.
They're trailing by just 4 to Troy. Sunbelt, Funbelt. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Got a man. It's Leach. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. Wants to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Oldenburg. He'll be out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Finds his big tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on first down. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Fires to the right. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. Dead center perfect. It's now a 15-7 game. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Men, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Murfreesboro. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Floyd Stadium.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on second and short. Trying to impose their will with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll try to muscle their way forward on third and short from the 29. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. NC State with the 1st and 10 here.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Fires to the big fella. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5. NC State on the move, set up with another first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. There he goes. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Keeps it on the bootleg. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Leaves it with the back. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. NC State started this drive with terrible field position, but now a little room to operate. They'll give it to him again. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Gives it on the option. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at third and long. The play action fake. Pressure coming. Couldn't find anybody open, just threw it away, and that's a smart move. You want to avoid the turnover, especially in the red zone. It'll be fourth down. Absolutely center cut. They trim the lead to 5. It's 15-10.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. On the run, it's Leach. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Leach. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. You say, well, why don't you throw it beyond the sticks? Sometimes a completion is enough to give the punt team some space. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. On the option. And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid